Now let us learn about the second state of matter, that is liquid state. So liquid state, let us learn some properties of liquid states. Liquid states have no fixed shape as like a solid. As I said, solids will be having a definite shape as or a fixed shape, but your liquid will not have a fixed shape, but it have a fixed volume. Remember, liquid will not have fixed shape, but it have a fixed volume. Okay, so since they don't have any shape, they take up the shape of a container. Yes, if you have a water bottle in a square shape or a rectangular shape, your water bottle, the water will be in the rectangular shape. If I take a same water in a round bowl, what happens if I fill that bowl with the water? Again that water will be in that bowl shape. So the water or the liquids will occupies the space, will take the shape of the container in which the water or the liquid is filled up with. Okay, and you also know that liquids are very compressible. As I said, solids are not compressible except sponge. Sponge can be compressible, but all other solids are not very easy to compressible. It has a negligible compressibility, whereas liquid will be slightly compressible. Okay, all the aquatic animals means the animals which are living in the water. So these animals also require oxygen. How these animals like fishes which are living in the water are going to get the oxygen? Means the oxygen will be dissolved in the water. Oxygen will be dissolved in the water. The dissolved oxygen in the water only will be taken up by the fish to breathe up. Got it clear? So the oxygen which is dissolved in the water, is called as dissolved oxygen. So this dissolved oxygen only taken up by the fishes to breathe up. So this is about the liquids. Now let us learn about the gaseous state. You have to know gaseous state will be very highly compressible. Highly compressible means it can be compressed very easily. For that we have an experiment illustrated here. We have to take 3 syringe like this. One syringe filled with water, another syringe without filled with anything. In the sense it is filled with air. Another syringe filled with some chalk paste, nothing but a solid. So when I push this piston downwards, what happens? The piston having nothing, it can be easily, we can push that. Means I don't want to put a very huge amount of force to push the piston downwards. This is called piston. Whereas a syringe containing water like this, what happens? Means when I put a force, what happens? You will be feeling some slight force applying on that. To the same syringe, when it is been filled with some chalk paste, when I apply a force on the piston, what happens? I will feel some pressure on my hand. I won't be easily compressing the chalk. Why? Chalk is a solid where a compressibility is very less. So I can say that compared to chalk and water, I can easily put a force on the piston. So syringe which is containing air is easily compressible by our hand. So gases are highly compressible. And one thing you have to remember, since gases are highly compressible, it is used in our kitchens, it is used as a liquefied petroleum gas, that is LPG gas. Whatever the cylinder which we are used for cooking, stoves, those are gas are filled with the liquefied petroleum gas, as well as the vehicles whatever we are riding, bikes and motorcycles, everything that is filled with CNG, which is used as a fuel. So gas has a very high compressibility, so it is being used as a LPG gas as well as the compressed natural gas for to use as a fuel. Okay, then yeah, lastly we are going to learn about solid, liquid and gas. See these small, what is that? The small black color circles what you are seeing, those are all particles. See, the particles are very closely associated in case of solids. Plate is also an example of solid, right? Whereas in liquid, the particles are little bit away from each other. Whereas in gas, See the particles are very far from each other. Okay, this is also one of the property of solid, liquid and gas respectively. So in solid what happens, all the particles are very compactly arranged, that is why we cannot compress that solid particles, whereas liquid what happens, it is having some small space in between the liquids, that is why we can little bit compress a liquid, but it is not as easy as gas, because in gas the particles, the space between the particles are very high, that is why it is easily compressible.